Hello everybody, welcome to the system class. We're going to be talking here about that cycle again and pay real close attention to referrals. I know that, and by the way, I want you to get on page number 2. You should have your worksheets, page number 2 in front of you so that you're looking at this. Now again, let's go back to that cycle. When you see the cycle and you see contacts that turn into prospects, that turn into customers, that return into referral gatherers, which makes more contacts. Obviously, there's one of those that you're focusing on the most, and I know y'all are, and that's that word referrals. Everybody wants to know what's in this for me, so I wanted to jump right into that side of it first. If you implement this system page and you do the things the way we train you, you're going to generate referrals like you cannot even imagine. I mean, just follow this course. This by itself, this one course right now is going to be more than your money's worth. And let me tell you, there's a whole bunch more stuff. But I'm telling you right now that we want to get into referrals and some general philosophies and rules for going after referrals from your prospects and from your customers. Powerful, powerful stuff. So I want to jump right in. I want you to go to page number 3. It's a worksheet. It talks specifically about referrals. I'm going to have you fill in the blanks. This is your first fill in the blank exercise. We're going to go ahead and have a little fun with that. So let's just go ahead and follow along and fill in the blanks as we go. So here we go. Referral generation. When you are working your cycle of contacts, you want to focus on relationship. You guys should know the answer to this. 80% of the time, and marketing what? 20% of the time. This includes referrals. So this rule even includes when you're going after referrals. Remember, it's about relationship 80, marketing 20. The key to getting referrals is to give them. Now I want to let that sink in for a second. The key to getting referrals is to give them. If you give people on your contact list referrals, you're naturally going to get them. What you send out is what comes back to you. So the key to getting referrals is to give them. You want to give referrals 80% of the time and ask for them 20% of the time. Most people do it the opposite. Most people are all about trying to get referrals instead of being involved with the relationship of their customers' lives and giving them referrals. Find out what they do, what they like to do, be involved with their life, give them referrals, therefore you'll be able to get the referrals in return. So that's kind of the key philosophy there. Let's go to the second part of this referral generation, the activity. The activity what we want you to do is we want you to farm your contact list. Now, you may be using the send out cards system for your contacts. Hopefully you are. Or you could be using other systems. It could even be right in your smartphone. You can scroll all of the contacts that you have. This exercise or this activity is about farming your contact list. Fill in that blank. You want to farm your contact list. Here's how it works. Scroll your contact list and choose a minimum of 5 people you will reach out to every week. Now I'm going to tell you something. This is something you want to generate into a habit. It's easy to do. It's easy not to do. If you want to master referrals in your life, referrals in your business, you want to do this exercise. So scroll your contact list, choose a minimum of 5 people you will reach out to every week. Your purpose is to serve and see how you can help them. It's just reach out to them. Hey, how you doing? Following up with you and seeing, depending on who that person is, and you can find out how you can serve them or help them in any way. One of the best forms of service is to give them what? Referrals. If they're in real estate or they're selling cars or whatever it is that they're doing, you may be able to refer them. And you could think about this before you call them. But your goal is 5 people like this a week you want to reach out to and serve, okay? Remember, we celebrate people and we serve them. That's part of our philosophy. So that's the referral generation exercise that we want you to go through. And again, we want you to turn this into a habit. You will notice that on your sheet, there's a little icon there. It's a little emblem that says Habits of Prosperity. We're going to end up with about 6 of these through all of the courses. These are things you want to generate into habits. So anytime I want you to create a habit, I'm going to put up this emblem that you see right there on your worksheet. habits of prosperity. You want to turn this into a habit. And I'm telling you, if you create a habit of doing this, if this is all you did, you didn't even pay attention to any of the other courses or any classes, and this is all you did, it would be more than your money's worth. You wouldn't even have to figure out the other stuff. You just do this alone, it will generate a whole bunch of new business for you. But we're going to show you how to do a whole bunch of other stuff that supports this. It's going to blow your mind. Powerful, powerful stuff. Okay, so you want to turn that into a habit. Now we're going to go into how we ask for referrals. You'll notice at the bottom of the page, you're going to do this by phone calls, meeting with people face to face, and with a greeting card system that we're going to be showing you in different classes. Let's go into a couple of general rules. Okay, when you make phone calls or you talk to people, a couple of ideas here for you. This is common sense stuff. Ask for a referral after you've been complimented for doing a great job. I mean, it's an obvious time to ask for it. Here's a really good idea, and this could be done phone call or face to face. Instead of asking for a referral, ask the person who they would refer their friends to for your type of business. Instead of asking for a referral, ask the person who they would refer their friends to. If it's not you, then ask what you could do to earn their referral. I love this approach because what it does is it focuses on the importance of you creating a relationship with that person. You're not directly asking for a referral, you're asking how to earn it. And that shows respect to that person. So I really, really like this approach. I think it's really good. Just another general rule to think about. Now, we're into greeting cards, obviously, and in separate classes, you're going to learn some incredible ways to use greeting cards to follow up with your customers and to generate referrals. And I'm going to go into a referral rule right now with the greeting cards. Only ask with a greeting card if the card is one of a minimum of a 5-touch card campaign. Now, when we go into the greeting card classes, you're going to learn what campaigns are. Campaigns are typically one card to a whole bunch of people or a whole bunch of cards to maybe one person. That would be considered campaigns, different types, okay? So let's say that somebody comes in and buys a product from you or a service from you, and you follow up with them, not one time in a year, but maybe 5 or 6 times in a year. The idea there is that you would only ask with a greeting card in one of those 5 or 6 times. You never want to just use a greeting card just to ask for a referral. That's sending out to get, okay? That's focusing on marketing more than it's focusing on relationship. 4 of those cards ought to be all about relationship, thank yous, birthdays, holidays, things like that, and only celebrate the person in those cards. And then 1 of the additional cards would be to perhaps ask for a referral. So that's the general rule that we want you to always think about when you're setting up these greeting card campaigns with people. Now, I'm going to go into my philosophy, what I have found to work. I've had the chance to set up hundreds and hundreds of accounts myself. I've trained other people to set up businesses all around the world, and this is what I have found to be the case. Taught courses all over the world about relationship marketing, and here's the rule I want you to really think about. It's in red there. I want you to go ahead, the red lines, and I want you to fill in the blank, okay? And here's what I want you to say. You really don't have to ask for referrals. You just need to deserve them. The best referral is an unsolicited one. Now, I know that's going to be hard for a lot of you to take. Let me read it again. You really don't have to ask for referrals. You just need to deserve them. The best referral is an unsolicited one. I venture to say that if you did nothing more but to thank a person when you want to thank them, send them a birthday card just to say happy birthday, send them a holiday card, and send them some celebration cards throughout the year, you would never have to even ask for a referral, but you're going to get them. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that an unsolicited referral is the best one. So I want you to really think about that as you set up your campaigns and the ways that you communicate with people. So in a nutshell, that is the referral system. That's how it works. Now I want you to notice that right below me there's a couple of bonus videos on generating referrals. I'd like you to watch those. They're really cool. They'll give you a couple of challenges and things like that. You want to do those because it's going to help you to create this as a habit in your life. We'll see you in the next class.